Alrighty, there we go. Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Look good. Perfect. Okay, I just got a message from the captain. Okay, welcome on in, everybody. Game time is at 6 o'clock Pacific time, but 9 o'clock Eastern time, so we still have 3 minutes. But let me introduce you. We are in CSC this time around, as you guys know, Car Soccer City. Absolutely love that league. Shout out to Alpha. Appreciate him and all his hard work. Love him. He's great. He's amazing. This match is for week number 2. We are back with AOE Prosper. Can you believe it? They actually like me as a caster. No, just kidding. But they did hit me up, and I am so happy and thankful that they asked me to be their caster. So we're actually going to be having back-to-back games. We're going to have this one and then one after. I'm going to try and fit it all in one stream for you guys. Because they are just like back-to-back, and I'm just not going to have time. So for a little less stress today, we're going to stick with AOE Prosper. This match is going to be against Space Phantoms. So super exciting. This is in the Elite Division. So C3-GC1, 3v3, best of 5. And while we wait for a couple more players from each team and for everybody to join, I'm going to welcome you guys in. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. Let's take a look who's in chat, shall we? I see Santamic. Hopefully I pronounced that right, but thank you for showing up. I see the support for AOE. Appreciate you. Taz, I see you. Hello. How are you? SBC Slow J, welcome on in. I have to sleep. It's 2 a.m. in the UK, but hi, hello. Get some sleep, my guy. Oh my goodness. Rest up easy. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you so much. Yes, Taz. Big W's in chat. Hey, question. Do you have time to cast a different AOE team on Thursday? It does depend on what time. I might be taking off Thursday just because, if you couldn't tell, I did wake up with a sore throat. I don't know if I'm like officially sick or it's just a sore throat, but I'm assuming if I am sick it'll be peaking around Thursday, so we'll see. But let me know what time on Thursday. I'll see. How am I? I'm doing okay. I had a nap before this, so that's also partially where the sore throat's coming from too. It wasn't as bad. At least to me, I sound bad, but then I was listening on stream, and I don't think it sounds that bad. So yeah, but I had a nice nap before this, so I'm feeling good, feel great. I just sound like this, but it's fine. But yeah, so far so good. I'm excited. This is my 4th cast, and then after this, I'll have my 5th cast today. Absolutely incredible. Feels good to be out here, though. How are you doing? Yeah, I had some Robitussin for, like, this little cough that I had. Because, like, I don't know, I've just been, like, trying to cough it up, even though it's, like, it's a sore throat, but, like, I don't know, my body's, like, tricking itself, like, oh, if you just clear your throat, or if you can just cough it up, you'll be fine, and that's not the case. So I've had Robitussin, I've had some Tylenol, I've had some warm drinks. I almost tried the milk method for my throat, but it's not really my vocal cords that hurt, so I don't know. Slow J with a little dancing dino. I love that guy. He is so cute. We have 2 series, 1 at 9, 1 at 10. Ooh, okay. 6 and 7 my time. I think that might be doable. Yeah. Yes, Taz, definitely have to do that later. Oops, and I'm getting tagged. No, for real. That's like the ultimate thing too. Like what I was doing, so Taz, if you know, like last week I was dealing with like that like sore in my mouth, like on the side of my tongue. I don't even know how I got a sore on the side underneath my tongue, but it's been there for the week, right? And now that that's healed, now I have a sore throat. But like I was doing like warm water and salt to like try and clean it, and then we were putting like salt and like a little bit of water on like cotton balls and like letting it soak there. Like we were doing so much. So I'm there. Alright, looks like we got J-Man, Frosty, and Knights. Okay, stepping on the field. Exciting. Do we have Listerine? I think my parents do, yeah. Oh, my mom also recommended something with hydrogen peroxide, I think. She was like, don't swallow it, but like, we're gonna try that one next. But thankfully, the sore's doing better, and now it's just this sore throat. But it's all good. You use that? Okay, okay. Maybe I'll do that to like wrap up, because it's still kind of there. It's just now faint, and I'm actually able to eat now, so like that's like top tier. But yeah, all right, looks like we got everybody on here. I see Maj, I see Noxy. I'm pretty sure I called him Noxy last time. So, and then we got Daki, so I'm gonna let them know we're good to start, and then we're gonna get this game underway without further ado. I'm super excited to see these two teams play. Perfect. All right. They said they're good. I said I'm good. So we're all good. They'll hop on. You all? Okay, perfect. Norse. Let's go. Who's excited? I know I am. What's up, Nick? How's it going? Just saw your message. Oh, I just wanted to say hi. That's all. I miss you, dude. I hope you're doing good. I saw you live streaming, so I had to pop in and say hi, but I had a cast to get to, so I couldn't stay. But off a rip, 4 seconds in, we got Maj with the shot, Daki with the follow-up. That one's not in either. Noxy with the follow-up off the ceiling. A nice little back pass to Maj. Maj popping it up, keeping it up. Frosty with the response, going on target, and there it is. Frosty with the first goal of the game. Pop up from Maj. Frosty capitalizing on that, and the net left wide open. Unfortunate for AOE, but we'll see what happens, as we are only 19 seconds in. Kickoff number 2 going to the wall. Maj sending it down, followed up by Noxy as he takes the shot, and there it is, the tiebreaker. The 2 goal explosions almost look the same. Like, they're the same color. I don't think they're the same goal explosion necessarily, but it's really funny that they both take up the whole stadium. So top tier. Yes, of course, Nick. We've been having them like so often. I'll let you know for the next one for sure. Here we got Maj off the backboard, followed up by Daki. Knights on defense, sending it out. Noxy now taking control, going towards the net. Nice little air dribble, one reset. Frosty getting in the way. Nice save, sending it out. As they get bumped, it's off the ceiling. One more follow-up. It's a shot saved away by Daki. Oh my goodness, that was an amazing save there. Amazing shot too. Knights with the response on target, saved away by Maj. The ball is rolling down the field. We're in the corner of Phantom side. In comes Noxy off the ceiling, rolling down center. Maj with the shot. Oh my goodness. Knights with the save. I thought that was splitting the defense for a second. Wow. Double commit on defense. Pinches the ball out back towards mid. Daki trying to take over. Misses the connect. Frosty capitalizing on it. Maj with a great challenge. Knights having to back up his teammate, goes for the shot just wide. In comes J-Man, and that one's gonna go in, giving the lead to Space Phantoms. A 1-2 game, 3 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Wow. What's up, Dignity? How's it going? Thank you, Taz. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one, or we'll talk soon. I know for sure we will, so. But thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Here we go. Our next play here on the field is a push out from the corner. Open net. And there's the equalizer. We have a 2-2 game now. 3 minutes and 9 seconds on the clock. Maj with a great launch. Defense just couldn't get in the way, and nobody was back. So, an open net for an open net, right? It's the infamous Docky lag. Oh my goodness. You're not wrong. Here we got kickoff going straight to Knights as he takes it from the corner, going down towards mid. Maj getting in the way, pushing it to the corner. We got a demo taking out Knights. Docky on defense, sends it to the wall. J-Man with the response, shutting down the play and shutting down Maj. Wow, what a tackle. That was quite a statement there. Got Noxie almost with the center. Knights getting in the way, taking it around the field, going straight for the net. Docky is there. Noxie just beats him on defense. In comes J-Man. And that's in. Wow, I actually thought Docky might have had a touch there or something. He was like right on target. Nice little flick, and that's just going in. Once again, the lead is going back to Space Phantoms. Thank you for the lurk, Dilly. I appreciate you. I don't believe he is on. He is in a team called. Okay. Y'all's got that, but now we have a 2-goal deficit. Space Phantoms. What? Chicken. I can't believe it just sort of done. It's chicken in the back. I don't know. Okay, I'm casting. Bye. Alrighty, sorry about that. We have a shot on target. Knights saved away by Docky. As Docky goes for the attack, he takes the challenge from defense. Maj with the follow-up. He just gets beat by Knights. Noxie with the steal. A little too wide. Docky not able to read that one. A nice bump on J-Man. He still gets a touch, and the ball is rolling out. Past mid now by Knights as he leaves it for Noxie in the corner. Noxie going to the other side. J-Man stopping the play just a little bit. Maj with the pickup. No boost in the tank, but he's still sticking with it. Maintaining possession. Trying to get it to the backboard. Knights getting in the way. There is a shot, and it's hidden post. No rebound. No follow-up by AOE here. Knights capitalizing and taking it out. Maybe a double tap. Noxie's not letting that happen. Noxie over to Maj. Maj to the corner. It's bouncing center. Frosty's there, taking it back to the corner. Almost had a demo there. Docky with the center. J-Man knocking it back. In comes Noxie off the backboard, and once again, defense is there, sending it down to Frosty. Frosty over to Docky as he pops it up. Knights went up, but it was not high enough for that. In comes Maj with a great challenge on J-Man. Knights with a touch, sending it out. A nice launch to the left side corner of AOE side of the field. We have 45 seconds on the clock, and AOE prospers, chasing 2. Maj taking it around town. Once again, Noxie stopping the momentum just a little bit. It is getting caught up, and that stalled enough time for defense to get back full stack. A shot by Knight, saved by Docky. Noxie with the send out. Knight stopping the place, trying to set up Frosty, but he actually sets up himself. What a shot! Top left corner. Let's watch that one more time. Sorry if you're an AOE fan, but this one was just a great setup from the corner, perfectly bouncing right back to him, and a side touch from his little Fennec there puts it in the top left corner. That's going to give us a 2-5 game with only 25 seconds left. Knights taking kickoff, sending it to the corner. The corner going all the way over to Frosty. Frosty center. Knights just missing the connect. Noxie on defense, moving downfield, taking it down. J-Man with the turnaround, and it's up. So is Maj. Maj with the save. There's a follow-up shot, and that's sent out by Noxie. Noxie to the wall. He's still following it up, and it's a challenge at mid. That's gonna end the game. We'll see if anyone scores. I doubt it. It looks like it might be dropping. Yep, there it is. Space Phantoms taking game number 1. I love that my phone autocorrects AOE to all capital AOE. Like, immediately. Alrighty, and I am going to keep everybody on the same field, so we don't have to worry about that. But looking at the stats here, we got 11 shots for Space Phantoms and 7 for AOE Prosper here. 3 saves for Space Phantoms and 6 for AOE Prosper. So lots of defense on Prosper side, almost as many shots as Space Phantoms, excuse me. So they're pretty close. They're, I don't want to say neck and neck, but they are pretty close. AOE Prosper does have a chance to take a win, but we'll see. We'll see if they can actually make it happen. With that, we head into game number 2. Kickoff number 1, game series 0-1, Space Phantoms taking the lead. Frosty taking kickoff, sending it over to Noxie as he is battling it out in the corner. A little help from Docky, gets the clear. Moving to the corner of Space Phantoms. Frosty's gonna get a touch, send it down to Noxie. Noxie able to go for the air dribble, and it's tackled away. Knights with the save. Ball's back at mid. Docky with the touch. Down goes Frosty over to Knights. Knights to the backboard. Maj getting in the way of the team play. That could have been a great setup for a shot. Maj was not letting that happen as he takes a shot himself. That was absolutely amazing. We do have a center, and that one's gonna go in. Noxie with the first goal of the game. Docky with a great touch off the corner. Noxie, one soft touch. I actually didn't think he hit that. I thought that was like just straight an own goal. So Noxie with like a ghost touch kind of sort of thing. Absolutely great way to start off a 1-0 game. We got a couple of shots on net from by AOE, so they're moving downfield, getting the ball off their side of the field. Knights with the turnaround, trying to push it to mid, but Maj is there. J-Man with the catch, but he loses control. Noxie was there, taking the challenge from Frosty. J-Man with the bump on Noxie, and the ball's on the wall. A nice little pinch, sends it off the ceiling. And a cluster of cars right center, sends it to the corner and back out mid. Knights with the shot, and it's saved away by Docky as it goes down the field once again. Frosty with the challenge, sends it to the corner right where Maj is. Maj moving down off the backboard, and it's sent out by defense. Noxie having to run back. Frosty on his tail. Frosty took control, got one touch, but Noxie comes out on top as he takes it back past mid. One more touch, slides it down to the backboard. Knights is there. Noxie with the tackle over to Maj. Maj with the shot, and it's off the backboard. Knight sends it to the corner. In comes Docky. One soft touch over to Frosty, who just beats Noxie. Maj with a great shot there. Does get denied. Ball is center. Noxie with one soft touch. Almost redirected it perfectly, but Noxie stays in possession. Frosty with a great challenge over to Knights. Knights with the shot, and that's the equalizer. There it is. We have a 1-1 game. 2 minutes, 48 seconds on the clock. Great pass by Frosty over to Knights, and that one's just going to go in. Alrighty. And with that, we have kickoff number 3. Ball's going to the wall, off the ceiling, down to Noxie. If Docky had that one small touch, that would have redirected it in perfectly, I think. Oh my goodness. Very, very close by AOE Prosper here. Maj on defense, trying to take the attacks left and right, get the ball off his field. He can't do it. Frosty off the corner, perfectly set up. Knights almost on the attack there. Maj over to Docky. Docky to the corner right where Noxie is. Noxie back to Maj, and Frosty interrupts. As the ball's going towards the net, Frosty with the pop-up. It's a shot, and it's saved away by the backboard. Top crossbar getting in the way. Docky with the challenge. J-Man with the turnaround. Maj is up on the backboard, getting in the way of J-Man. In comes Knights, just missing the connect. Noxie in possession, moving downfield, goes for the flick. J-Man with the steal, pushing it to the left side of his field. Maintaining control. We got Docky with the steal, but Frosty is there for the read. Back to J-Man, redirected straight into the net. There it is. Leads going back to Space Phantoms here. We got a 1-2 game. 1 minute, 43 seconds on the clock. Not impossible. There's still Time for AOE Prosper to put at least one in the net, maybe two. But here we go, J-Man taking kickoff. It's right outside the net. Frosty just misses the connect. That would have been a great goal setup. The whole 9 yards. That would have been great. But we are back on Space Phantom side of the field. Almost the shot. Defense was there. Knights taking it down a field off the wall. Docky with the steal to the backboard. Maj is already up. J-Man with the touch, offsetting Maj's plans. In comes Docky over to Noxie. Noxie saved by Frosty. Knights taking it downfield now, dribbling on the ground. One little flick, and it's not in yet. And it's saved away by Docky. Oh my goodness, what a save. That was like 87% of the way in, if not like 97%. That was close. A redirect by Maj. Great save by Knights. Oh my goodness. The teams are heating up. There's another shot. Not quite the angle they needed though. Another challenge in the corner. Pushes it out to mid. Maj with the turnaround. J-Man trying to get in the way. He gets one touch. Pops it up. J-Man taken out with the demo. In comes Knights trying to fill in the spot where J-Man would have been. Frosty getting challenged by Docky. We have another demo taking out Noxie. Maj pushing it down towards J-Man off the backboard. He's going for the air dribble. In comes Noxie. Noxie with the steal. Could have been a shot, but Frosty is there, sending it back past the mid just a little bit. Great attack. It's a shot. Open net. There it is. Frosty extending the lead for Space Phantoms here. We have a 1-3 game now and only 17 seconds remaining. So, unless they get like 2 kickoff goals, I think it's safe to say this is game. But hey, not over till it's over. They might just have it, but time is ticking. We got 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, in game number 2. AOE Prosper on their back wheels here, playing defense. Another setup. Maj with a great save. Post doing the save for the second rebound shot, and that's going to end the game. Space Phantoms taking game number 2. SP, if you don't already know, Space Phantoms. But the game series is updated in chat. It's 0-2, Space Phantoms in the lead. That's going to put us on game points. I would read off the stats, but we don't have any, except for Space Phantoms. But we can take a look over there. They got 9 shots and 4 saves, so quite a few shots on net, only 3 making it in. So they got about a 33% accuracy rate. Maybe something to capitalize on if Prosper is looking at these stats here. Alone, just Docky has 3 saves, which is 3/4 of what Space Phantoms had, so I can only imagine they had a lot more saves. Great defense by them. They let only 3 go by out of however many they would have had. So if they either just amp up, and it went down. Perfect. If they can just play a little bit more defense or add a little bit more offense to everything. Sorry. I should stop talking while I'm trying to figure this out. Thank you for the hydrate meta. I definitely need that right now. Thank you. Anyways, like I was saying, hoping Prosper can just add a little more offensive pressure. Sorry, I'm talking with the teams right now. I just told them that the lobby went down, so we're gonna have to rejoin. Hopefully they all make it to this one. Yeah, okay, looks about right. Sometimes Rocket League does that stupid thing where it's like if some people stay in like the old lobby, then there's 2 lobbies with the same information, and some go to that one, some go to the other one, and I hate it. So I just want to make sure we all get into the right lobby. We're just missing Prosper. Okay, perfect. They did make it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, good to start. Perfect. Alrighty, so this is going to be game point for Space Phantoms. This is the last leg for AOE Prosper, so they are going to need to start ramping it up. Start revving their engines, start turning those wheels a little bit more, because this is it, okay? They want to stay alive and have an attempt at a reverse sweep, or at least just pull one win. Now is the time to do it, okay? So here we go. Game number 3, game point. First shot is by TS Knights going to Space Phantoms. Off the backboard of his side, off the wall, one last touch, up and over and into the net. There it is. Yes, appreciate you, Meta. Thank you. Here we go. Second kickoff. Knights taking it all the way to the backboard, just outside the net. Not a shot, not on target. We got Maj moving downfield, getting it past mid. Knights just beating Noxie. Docky with a great challenge, sending it over to Frosty. Frosty puts it center. Maj just beats J-Man. There's the launch. Could be in, and it's not. J-Man with a great save. Noxie with the turnaround. Knights is there looking for J-Man. Maj just beats J-Man, and Noxie actually takes out J-Man with a demo. Docky now on the ball. Frosty trying to go for that challenge. Just misses that. Knights is there as backup. Maj is there as second man for offense. There's the setup, and the crossbar is going to do the defense there. Docky with a great challenge, sends it to the other side. We're on the right side of the field. In comes Maj with the setup for Docky. Docky to the backboard, can't play the bounce. Knights does though. Noxie with a great challenge. It's now a bouncing play. Knight sends it out just a little bit. Maj is there. Frosty with the attack. It goes to the wall. Back center. J-Man is there. One touch going down off the ceiling. Noxie just beating the offense, and there's the launch to the backboard. No double touch. Noxie's there with the shot, and that one is saved away. Don't know who touched that one, but that was very close. A little bit of a deja vu moment from game number 2, except last time it was Space Phantoms with the shot like that, and I believe it was Noxie who got that save. So yeah, another shot by Frosty, saved away by Noxie. TS Knights now in possession, moving downfield past one. Docky with the challenge, pushes it to the right side of the field yet again. In comes Frosty, missing that. A nice little tactical fake, leaving it for Knights to go downfield. Push it to the corner. Maj with the turnaround over to J-Man, and Maj is going to stick with it. 15 boosts in a dream. He's in the corner. Frosty trying to get a little turnaround. In comes Docky. Docky over to Knights. Knights popping it up, taking the bounce. Noxie's already there, keeping it on Space Phantom side of the field. In comes J-Man, one touch off the wall. There's the second one. He gets bumped off. Ball's now a bouncing play off the backboard by Docky into the corner. A little bit of a back pass, and we have a cluster of AOE Prosper all on the same wall. Could be dangerous as they are now on defense. Ball's just outside their net. Maj is going to send it out over to Noxie. Noxie with one touch pops it up. Docky just beats Knight, sends it to the backboard. Noxie almost there. Defense just beats him. He does get bumped. Frosty with the turnaround over to Docky. Docky has the open net, but it's not on target. Knight sending it to the wall just past Maj. Maj over to Noxie. Noxie with the shot. Frosty with the save. In comes Maj once again off the backboard, followed up by Docky. Docky gets challenged, and it's saved away. Noxie off the backboard now. Bouncing down. J-Man did get a touch before he got taken out with a demo. Maj now in possession, using all his boosts to try and move downfield, and he does just that. Ball's just outside the net. Frosty with the touch. J-Man has to do a quick turnaround. Noxie just beats him, but J-Man's there for the capitalization on that touch. So we have Noxie back in the corner on his side of the field. We're on the left side in AOE Prosper's side. A push out center, go straight to Noxie. J-Man turning things around once again as he tries to go 2 at the corner. Maj is not going to let that happen. Maj over to Kudek. I don't know why I just called him that. Okay, over to Docky. A shot by Frosty is saved by Maj. A bouncing play. Docky is there, taking possession. Gets a little bit of a wall pinch, but Knights read that. Maj with the steal, turning things around once again. Frosty with the challenge, getting past Knights. Noxie forced to back even more. Docky is there. He does get the demo on Frosty. Noxie moving downfield. Past Knights, it's a shot, and there it is! The equalizer in the last 47 seconds. A battle of the century, if you ask me. Oh my goodness. I know Space Phantom scored a little bit earlier on in the game, and it took basically the entire game for AOE Prosper to get this one in the net. Now they're taking kickoff. There's the shot. Follow-up shot by Daki, and it's no good. They are so close. They do need this win to stay alive. Just a reminder for everybody watching at home here. Knights going for the shot. Maj with the save. Frosty with the follow-up shot. Saved away once again. A third shot, and that one's in. Full team effort for Space Phantoms. We got Knights pushing it out to J-Man, and there it is. Great touch by Knights there. We got 25 seconds for AOE Prosper to have a response here. Again, it is now or never. They are on the offense. Okay, we got 15 seconds. Daki off the backboard, playing the bounce. A nice little fake. Maj with the shot, and that's in! Oh my goodness, what a redirect! Okay, let's watch that one more time. Daki off the backboard. Maj over to Daki. Daki up and over Knights. What a lift! Oh my goodness. I don't know if that was calculated. I don't know if that was an accident, but we're going to give him credit for that and just say that that was calculated for Rocket League. I don't know, like puns. Like, that was absolutely incredible. What a touch. That's how you tie up a game, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, we are possibly looking at an overtime. I don't want to cast a curse. We're just outside the net of AOE Prosper. They gotta get this ball on the ground. There it is. Overtime. They still have a chance to stay alive. Here it is. Noxie taking kickoff. Knights already on it, reading it off the wall. Maj slowly taking control here. One pop off the wall. Second touch. Over to a third. Daki with the steal. Knights sending it backwards. Noxie with the touch, but Knight still sticking with it. Noxie sending it over. Frosty with the shot. Saved away by Daki. Daki to the wall, playing the bounce off the ceiling. In comes Maj. Maj sends it to the corner. Daki took that corner boost. Maj on the attack. In comes Knight. One send over. It is an open net. And there is Daki back in the nick of time, but Frosty has the follow-up, and that's going to end the series. Knights pushing it down. Daki with a great challenge, but the momentum just was not enough, and there it is. A follow-up by Frosty is gonna end this series in a 0-3 game series. Space Phantoms crowned your winners. Congratulations, but GG's to both teams. They played really, really well. We are gonna be sticking with AOE Prosper here, so they're probably gonna head on over to training or something real quick, but don't go anywhere. I am gonna stay live for about 15 minutes. But yeah, what a series. Looking like they have a whole 9 shots. 3 of those shots going in the net. We got 4 saves. So out of the 11 shots from AOE Prosper, 4 got saved, 2 went in. The other ones, we'll just give the credit to the crossbar. And over on AOE Prosper, we got 5 saves. So, yeah, almost half of the shots being saved away there. GG's. And that's going to end this series. We're going to head on over to lobby. And we got a hydrate from Dilly. Cheers, Dilly. Thank you so much. That's 3. I'm waiting for 2 more. I know they're coming. Dilly does his in 5. I remember that. Yep, there it is. Dilly, I was actually going to message you today, so I'm actually really glad that you're here. But I just want to say thank you for being here. You've been one of the OGs, you know. It's been a year, you know. I've been thinking about it, and it's like, wow, like everything from last year, and here we are back in October once again, but we're now in 2025, and you are one of the people who have came from the Royal team. I know that's not like where you originally came from, but you're part of the Royal team and you've been in there since, you know, last October at least. And I just want to give you a big thank you for being here for so long and sticking by my side through everything. And yeah, just being a great royalty and just being you and being amazing. So thank you so much for being here and popping in, even if it's just lurking, hydrating, you know, just saying hi. I appreciate you still, and you are not unnoticed. So I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's been good. And like I said, I wanted to message you this. I've just been so all over the place all day. But yeah, I was thinking about you today. So I'm glad that you're here. And I get to say that to you, I guess, like, face to face, kind of. Like, you actually get to hear me say it. So yeah, I guess I'm not too mad I didn't get to message you. But here we go. 5 hydrates for Dilly. And actually, since we have time to spare, you're gonna hear a couple things in the background. I might as well turn on the camera for a little bit so we actually can hang out. Cause like, that's super fun. I'm gonna set up the next lobby. At least get all the information. I don't know how this is gonna look. Ooh, it's super dark. Okay, there we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. We're all just gonna hang out for a little bit. But yeah, let me create another private match. I'm gonna make sure. How am I feeling? I'm feeling good. I feel amazing. That was a great match. The only thing holding me back is just this sore throat, so hopefully my voice isn't like super annoying. I've been like thinking about that. I'll be honest with you guys, okay? We're gonna get real right now, okay? So I'm sorry if that's not your thing, but that's how we do it over here. One thing I have been like a little bit insecure about is like my voice being super annoying. With just like this little bit of strain. So I hope it's not annoying, but yeah, that's basically it. That's just the one thing I've been worried about this entire time. But that was a great series. I feel good. I'm excited. I'm hyped. Like, the energy that I feel right now is like through the roof right now. So yeah. But thanks for popping in, OT. I'll read your first comment in 1 second. I do need to get to these teams. So if you see me on my phone, yeah, I'm just talking to the other teams real quick. Yes, I got lobby, East servers, and champs field. Oh my goodness. Also, okay, if I can do this. I don't know. Hold on. I want to like see if y'all can like see this, but like, no, I don't know. I have a wrap on my leg right now, so I am gonna be sitting on my bed to kind of give it a rest, cause like, I stand and I cast, you know? So if it's hard to hear me, let me know. I don't know how far my mic is like catching my voice. Typically I have to be like right on it to like have good sound, but yeah, just let me know. But yeah. I'm coming for D2 this season. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's set up this lobby. So we actually have a change. The other team is a home team. So that's gonna be TKC. TKC Elite. Okay. Oops. TKC Elite, and then AOE Prosper. All that fun stuff. If I could spell correctly. Perfect. Okay. So those are set up. No mutators. Everything looks good. Feels good. Okay. And then I'm gonna change lobby information. And this is on stream, so I don't want the user MPass to be the same. Not that I don't trust you guys. Okay, see, there's that like slight cough. Alrighty. Alright, I'm asking the team because they're all pretty active, so I'm gonna see if they want to start now. Game time isn't for another like 9 minutes or so, maybe 8 minutes. Doesn't matter. It's only in like a few minutes, but if they want to start now, I'll start the lobby now, but if not, then we're just gonna stay on this home screen and y'all can look at my cute little car. Excuse me, but Ray is popping off right now. Okay. Hopefully nothing too bad. Excuse me. Anyways, let's pull up this chat right now because we're all hanging out. So, all right. Dilly, I greatly appreciate it, honestly. Was support you and the team. It's crazy to think it's already been a year. I know, right? Like, that's literally been hitting me, I think, probably since like September. Like, almost every day in September, I'm like, oh, October's coming up. Like, it's gonna be a year. Like, mind you, I've been, you know, streaming for about 3 years now, you know, on and off. But, you know, since like Steel Esports picked me up as a caster and I got into like the whole league scene and like casting for like amateur, you know, esports and whatnot, like it's been a year. Officially, I can officially say I've been a league caster for a year now. So that's like absolutely wild. But before the whole league and everything, like just me as a streamer, like building up my community and meeting all these new people, like the ones who have been here since last year, we can officially say like, hey guys, it's been a year, you know? Or some of them too, because it's actually really wild. I don't know how this works. I'm not trying to do the math right now, so I'm sorry. But I've met people who, like, when we met, they were like 16 and now they're like 18. But it's like, I met them when they were 16, they turned 17 that year, and then this year they're like 18, or, you know, just like things like that. I've met people when they're 17 and now they're gonna be 19, or, you know, like I'm watching all of you guys grow up and I'm not really thinking like, hey, I'm also growing up as well. But like, it's really just mind-blowing to watch all of you, because there's so many like of you. I'm not gonna be thinking of like myself, right? But like celebrating all you guys' birthdays and whatnot, because I keep them in my calendar, you know, so it's like I have them on my calendar. I have my bot in my Discord to also send reminders, and then like, you know, there's stuff in Ray too, my other Discord server, you know, celebrating birthdays. Today is Phoenix's birthday. I think that's our second birthday with him. You know, we celebrated last year and here we are, another one. So yeah, it's just crazy to, you know, especially the ones who are turning 18. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I met you when you were like 16, 17, and now you're like a baby adult. Like, oh my goodness, you know, and like y'all are, you know, my family. So it's just like, wow, like you guys are growing up so fast. And of course, like I'm a mom, so like, you know, it's just natural, you know, with like my kid growing up too. So, you know, just everybody around me is just like getting older, and you never stop to think like you yourself are getting older too. Like, oh my goodness, my birthday's coming up in a couple months and I'm not ready for that. Oh my goodness. Alright, 45 is preferred. Okay, cool. Good, I get to talk to you guys. Cool, but don't take me away from my people. I'm kidding. Take all the time you need, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, OT. No, so before this, I had to take the kiddo over to his father's house, so I got here, I think, like 10 minutes before game time, and I didn't have time to make, like, a warm drink, even though I wanted to. I've been, like, popping cough drops all day, too. I've had, like, 3 or 4 of those today, so I've literally been trying everything. I've also had, like, tons of medicines. I took a nap, like... Ugh. I'm sorry. I know. Thing is, I don't like honey, so it's like, if I do honey, that might upset my stomach, you know what I mean? So it's a double whammy there, but Tomorrow, hopefully, will be a better day. We'll see. Aunt status coming up. No, OT, my Discord server, my royal team, they've been calling me grandma since last year. And I was like, guys, I'm only, at the time, I was only 23, right? I was like, I'm only 23, and like, y'all are calling me grandma. They wanted to all pitch in for this shirt on Amazon that, I think it said TGIF, but it was like, to the greatest, like, grandma or something like that. Oh my god, I have a screenshot of this shirt. But yeah. I don't know. I'm like a super picky eater, you know? I just like grew up that way, and I was never really like super exposed, and then like I think it's just too sweet for me. Like I'm not a super like sweet person, you know? And like my teeth are all sensitive too, so it's like sugar really like hurts my teeth. It's like sometimes I'll get away with like a bite of a cookie, but like sometimes that'll even like really hurt my teeth, and I don't know what that's about, but I just blame the sugar in a cookie, so yeah. It's kind of weird. Oh, I was gonna look for that screenshot. We have a couple minutes. I like have it filed away, so I know I know it's here somewhere. I just gotta see it. No, literally, Discord has always been so funny. Here it is. Yep, TGIF. This grandma is fabulous. I'll show y'all. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Maybe if I turn off my ring light real quick. Real quick, because we do have to get to our game. But this is the shirt. It's TGIF. This grandma is fabulous. They all wanted to chip in there. I don't know if you guys can read that, but it literally says, guys, can we all pitch in and buy this shirt for Royal? And they sent a screenshot of it. They said LMAO. And that was actually December 7th of 2024. And I was like, that'd be the best birthday gift from all of you. And then literally afterwards, it says I showed stream, and here I am showing stream yet again. I will do anything I possibly can to show off my royalties. But anyways, let's get this lobby up and going. And let's get this series underway. So, once again, this is a CSC league match. Again, we're following AOE Prosper. This time they are on the away team side, so good luck to them. Good luck to TKC Elite as well. We're staying neutral here, by the way. But, yeah, it's, oh my gosh, Red Stormtrooper. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that name in actually probably a year. Like, I think the last time I saw that name was back in December of last year. That's crazy. I don't know if it's the same person, but maybe it is. Am I gonna be dropping royalty t-shirts? Honestly, that's a question of the century. I've been working on merch since last year, and I've never dropped it. Nothing really like meets the quality that I want for you guys, and I don't really like the styles. I did work with one other royalty, and we did have something, so maybe we'll see. But I will have a lot more coming for you guys soon. Some of it for Ray, actually, but that's all a secret right now. But hopefully, it's actually going to be royalty hoodies. I think I like hoodies a lot more, and like, that's more of like a royalty thing, you know what I mean? So I'm like, if I like it, then like, you know, I'm going to have all of my peoples do that, hop on that train, you know? I think hoodies are just a lot nicer. But we'll see. Exactly, OT. Exactly. You're onto something, but like I said, that's all secret, so. Here we are in another 3v3 best of 5. Again, TKC Elite facing off AOE Prosper. We do have Red Stormtrooper, Aqua here, Iggy. They were here. But yeah, let me check in with everybody. Oh, never mind. Typically, home team does take field first, so TKC would be joining, but like I've noticed over like the entire year that like telling people like, yeah, we're gonna start on like home team, you know, never really works out, because sometimes it's the other team that's like late, so then they kind of want to wait for the other team to take field. But yeah, we got it figured out. We're good. Here we go. Game number 1, kickoff number 1. Aqua's gonna be taking it. Iggy does not get the follow-up, but Noxie does. He sends it over to Maj. Maj off the backboard. It's rolling down. Maj keeping it away from Aqua, and it's sent out. Aqua does get the touch. Iggy now in control, taking it downfield, up and around the corner. Maj getting in the way, and is that Ducky? Ducky is going to be sending it out. There's the first shot. It is a double commit, and Iggy comes out on top with the touch. Aqua to the wall. A double commit from AOE Prosper. Ducky not back. Couldn't quite do it. And honestly, that is the same Red Stormtrooper. I recognize that car anywhere. That is my boy. Oh my goodness. It's been so long since I've seen him. Okay. Here we go. Second kickoff to the wall. In comes Red Stormtrooper, making his way down to the backboard. No bump in sight there. We got Noxie with the touch, sending it to the other side. In comes Iggy. Iggy off the backboard. Maj is there, sending it to the right side of the field. Ducky with a touch. Aqua falling back. Got one touch, a nice little catch, taking control. Ducky going up for the challenge and gets it. Stormtrooper now pushing it downfield over to Noxie. Noxie to Ducky. Ducky to Maj. Maj with a soft touch. Could have been a shot, but it is not. It's saved away by Aqua. Ducky now in control. We have it back in the corner. Maj with the turnaround. Iggy sending it to the other side now, trying to get away from the offense here. Noxie not letting that happen. He finds Maj, and Ducky both there. All three players from AOE Prosper on one side of the field. Could be dangerous. Iggy with the touch. He knows where Red Stormtrooper is, but couldn't quite get the ball up to him. We do have a demo taking out Noxie. Stormtrooper going for it. Almost set up for Iggy, but Maj and Ducky working together to tie up the game. We got Maj getting in the way. A great pass to Ducky. Ducky just beats Iggy to the ball, and that open net is going to be scored on. That's a 1-1 game. 3 minutes, 17 seconds to go. AOE Red Wings, my team is much better than AOE Prosper. Okay. What's up? On links? Is that how you say that? Okay. Sin. He says Sin. What's up? How's it going? Here we got another shot. Noxie almost getting it in. Saved away by Red Stormtroopers. He sends it to the corner. Maj with the setup. In comes Ducky with the shot. And there it is. AOE Prosper now in the lead. A 1-2 game. Great touch by Maj over to Ducky, and there it is. Defense almost had a touch, but didn't quite matter. It was basically already in. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go. We got Trooper and Noxie on kickoff as it goes to the wall. Maj with the follow-up. Iggy getting the bounce, and Ducky's there for the challenge. Pushing it to the corner off the backboard. Trooper with the touch over to Noxie. Aqua just beating Ducky. Noxie trying to stick with it, but Trooper is just the faster. As it goes down to the corner, Maj is going to turn things around. Trooper was waiting, but did not react in time. Aqua off the backboard. In comes Trooper. Maj sending it out. We are now in the corner of the blue side. Ooh, ball's just outside the net. Great save by Aqua. No follow-up. We do have a demo, though. Iggy now in possession. Full team working as a unit. Excuse me. Red Stormtrooper with the shot, and the post does the defense. Very, very close by Trooper there. Could have been the equalizer. We do have a shot by Ducky. Maj with a challenge on Iggy. Noxie just missing the connect there. Iggy leaving it for Trooper. What a save by Ducky. Very, very close. Iggy going for it. A double commit on defense sends it around back to midfield. Trooper now in possession. There's one pop-up and it's sent to the backboard. In comes Aqua. Does he get the double tap? And he does. Not necessarily a double tap, but you know what I mean here, okay? It's off the backboard and the second touch goes into the net. There it is. The follow-up rebound shot. Great setup. And there it is. A 2-2 game, 1 minute, 26 seconds on the clock. Thank you for the lurk, Arkham. Oh yeah? Who? Wait. Okay, I didn't know there were so many AOE teams. So who's the best? Which one is it? We got Ducky with the touch over to the wall. Following it up, getting a second touch off the backboard. Sent over to Iggy. Iggy making Red Stormtrooper turn around, but Maj is there. 1 minute to go. Aqua with an open net takes the shot. Noxie with the touch off the wall. Bounce in center. In comes Trooper to the backboard. Iggy going for the read already. There it is. Saved away by Ducky. Great save. Okay. Alrighty, and Noxie is going to take the lead back for AOE Prosper here. Sorry about that, my mom walked in. She's checking in on me. But, yeah, Noxie with a great little snipe in the cluster of defense there. I think that was like 3 or 4 cars right in that corner. Noxie coming out on top. 2-3 game, 37 seconds to go. A shot from kickoff. Oh, saved by Aqua. Another shot. Red Storm getting in the way. Moving downfield. Noxie chasing it down. Can't quite get in the way. The wall was there. He is going to get the rebound, though. Aqua with one touch. Over to Stormtrooper. Little bicycle kick. Setting it up for Maj. Maj to the corner. A nice little double tap. Stormtrooper getting in the way. Things are turning around as Noxie tries to go for the center. Iggy gets in the way. Stormtrooper already on the other side of the field. Trying to either get a bump or be in position for a pass. Love to see it, but Noxie's gonna put another one in the net with only 1 second to go. And that one's gonna be the nail in the coffin there. Great little pass down by Maj. Defense didn't have too much boost to work with, and they just were kind of flailing a little bit. It seemed like one was just kind of falling off the backboard. Unfortunate, but that's gonna give AOE Prosper game number 1. Great game. Wow. 13 shots for AOE Prosper. 8 shots for TKC Elite. Alrighty, and that's gonna push us to game number 2. Oh, I guess we should. Oops, I'm at AOE, but you guys already know. Kickoff number 1, game number 2 underway. Ball's in the corner. Noxie with one touch before they get taken out with a demo. Iggy now in possession. As that gets stolen away, Aqua with the challenge. It's going center, but Maj is there on the backboard. If you guys didn't know already, if you're not from AOE or you're not following along, I think it's safe to say Maj is that backboard Barbie or something. Like, they're always on the backboard. They're always like just playing defense from the backboard, and they do a great job at it. Like, there's a shot by Maj. It's getting sent to the other side. Trooper trying to get it out. Ducky with the back pass though, and it's a pinch to the corner of AOE. Aqua with the touch gets challenged away and forced back against the wall. Wow, such a force coming in from defense. Stormtrooper with a new car on the field, looking for a bump, trying to set up his team as best as possible. If you don't know Red Stormtrooper, that is his thing, changing up his cars, having a little bit of fun out there, you know, with his car designs and whatnot. He is absolutely a blast to watch out on the field. So yeah, very, very interesting. This is one reason why I love casting him, and like I said, it's been a while since I've seen him. I don't know where he went after last year, so I'm glad to have ran into him, to be honest. As he takes it down past a Ducky, leaving it for Aqua. Noxie just beats them though. We are in the corner. We do have a push out center, but no second man for Noxie. Unfortunate for AOE. Could have been a great time to capitalize there. We have a push out past mid. Iggy getting in the way. In comes Ducky off the backboard once again over to Noxie as they get challenged. Ball's going center. Aqua is there sending it out. Maj with the turnaround though as he takes the second touch, and that one's going to go in the net. There it is. First goal of the game. Look at those wheels. Oh my goodness. Maj with a great challenge on Aqua, playing the bounce, getting that last touch. Aqua just didn't have the boost to catch up to it. They did have the read though. I do want to point out they were able to read it. They knew what was going to be happening. They just could not execute it. So, very good try for Aqua there. We do have another attempted shot. Noxie with the shot. Aqua with a great save. All is back on AOE side of the field. Noxie sending it out. Maj with one more touch off the backboard. Iggy with the read, keeping it in the corner. Noxie over to Aqua. Aqua taking it up off the wall using the last of their boost. We got Stormtrooper with a challenge on Ducky, followed up by Aqua. Iggy with the third touch sends it all the way downfield. Maj, like I said, on the backboard already pushing it out. Noxie off the wall themselves as well. Red Stormtrooper stopping the momentum. Iggy with the pickup. Double tap off the backboard. A shot by Red Storm, not in. Aqua with the shot, saved by Ducky. In comes Stormtrooper, and it's double challenge, not only by his teammate, but defense as well. We do have a send out by Noxie. No connect by second man. Stormtrooper now in possession. Took the challenge, but did not win it. Aqua with the follow-up. Back over to Stormtrooper, sending it to the corner. It's bouncing out center. Ducky with the touch just before the offense can get to it. Maj losing possession to Storm. Noxie off the backboard, and Aqua just misses the steal. Iggy off the backboard. Ducky getting in the way. In comes Stormtrooper, and it's going to be Aqua to send it to the backboard. Maj already there. Again. Iggy just missing the connect. In comes Trooper, but Noxie gets the read on that one. What a save. Noxie over to Ducky. Ducky just misses that. Aqua with the save. In comes Maj. Maj with the touch to the right side of the field. Iggy falling back, taking control. Noxie still in that mid boost and falling back. We have Stormtrooper trying to go for it, but Noxie comes out on top. There's the challenge by Aqua, turning things around. A miss by Ducky, but in comes Maj. Maj over to Stormtrooper as they send it out. Ducky falling back. Aqua taking possession, going up and over. Noxie loses possession though. Great catch by Ducky, trying to keep away from Stormtrooper. Ducky, nice little pop up and over just outside the net. Not on target. Maj with the shot, saved away by Red Storm as the ball goes back to mid. Ducky getting in the way of Storm. Aqua just missing the connect. Iggy with one touch past Noxie. Noxie leaving it for Ducky, and it's sent back over to Maj. Aqua with the shot just wide of the net. Ball's back to the left side of the field of AOE Prosper side. We have a nice steal by Ducky. Iggy with the touch over to the corner, off the wall, going center. Noxie gets the first touch from it, sends it all the way downfield, off the corner, double touch. There's the setup. Aqua getting in the way, pushing it to the corner on the right side. Ducky just misses that, and Iggy's going to be sending it out. A challenge by Maj. They lose it, but that's going to do it. They drop the ball, and AOE Prosper comes out on top with game number 2. Tell Twitch I have an hour left? Okay. I'm gonna get the team, or I'm gonna get the orgs correct this time. There we go. TKC still coming in with 0 wins, and that's gonna be the second win for AOE Prosper. 5 shots compared to 6 shots. 5 saves compared to 4 saves. This one was a lot closer, neck and neck. I mean, the end result's a 1-0 game. TKC very, very close. They almost have it. They are working together. It was just that one open net that just kind of left it. Aqua had the read, like I said, but they just did not have the boost to keep up with it. So Hopefully things turn around a little bit. I mean, both teams are looking really, really good out here. I don't know what I possibly could say to like try and not that my suggestion here from the caster booth would help them right now. But you know, I really can't give any feedback right now. I think both teams look really good. I mean, we're tit for tat. The challenges are there. We've had a long volley state. That's why we ended in a 1-0 game, because, you know, defense and offense are neck and neck. The challenges left and right. You know, we're turning around from offense to defense and vice versa, you know, back to back. So both teams are just, they're looking so good. It's just AOE had one good, maybe I can say lucky shot. I don't know. But here we go. Game number 3. We are on game point. We're gonna see what happens here. AOE on defense. In comes Iggy with the shot. Noxy with the save. Duck and Maj is gonna get the follow-up, trying to get the clear, but Aqua is there. Got Noxy with the touch, sending it to the corner. Aqua with the turnaround. Aqua going for the shot once again, and the open net is going to be capitalized on. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Off the wall. Great steal. One little reset to put it in the net. And that's going to give us a 1-0 game with 4 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. We got Aqua and Maj going for kickoff. Ball is stalled to the wall. In comes Ducky off the wall once again, trying to keep up with it, but Noxy's going to do that off the backboard. Defense sends it out. I'll give credit to Aqua because I see them, but it looked like Aqua had the touch to clear it out. Red Storm just misses the connect. Maj moving downfield. It's him and Iggy. He gets bumped by his own teammate, and he gets taken out with a demo by Aqua. Red Storm over to Iggy. Iggy sending it off. Aqua gonna have to come in. No boost in the tank. Still gets past Maj, though. Great little lift. We got Red Storm in possession. Loses it to a really bad side flip. But in comes Aqua once again with the reset, and it's shut down by Ducky. As they move downfield, take a shot. Excuse me. We got Iggy off of the wall over to Ducky. Aqua going for the dribble. Noxy with the shutdown, followed up by Maj. Maj over to Noxy. Almost a great redirect there, but it was still just wide. And that one's going to end up in AOE's net, actually. Look at Noxy almost had the redirect, but it goes off the wall, bounces out so far past midfield. Aqua just had to do a nice little turn, get one little touch, and that's in. That's going to extend the lead for Team Elite here and push us to kickoff number 3. We got Iggy with the touch off of Aqua, leaving it for Noxy. Noxy almost to the backboard. Aqua getting in the way, though. Pushing it to the corner. In comes Noxy. A challenge by Aqua. Once again, pinches it out past mid. Red Storm with the follow-up. He does get challenged by Maj. Ducky with the save. Iggy with the challenge on Maj once again. In comes Trooper, but Noxy's there. Ball is center, and Ducky's going to be sending it out just a little bit with a slight touch. Aqua with the touch, pushing it to the corner, and Iggy gets a touch just before defense is able to. It's still pinched out. No dice, no shot. We have Red Storm off the back wall. Aqua with the follow-up, and that one's actually going to be in. We're going to watch that one more time, actually. So we have Stormtrooper here off the backboard, misses the double, and Aqua sends it just in. I thought defense touched that. Okay. Yes, so they did have a touch. Unfortunately, it just was not enough to stop the momentum of the ball rolling in the net. So, kickoff number 4 is going to the wall. Iggy off the ceiling over to the net. Lodge. Great backboard play once again. We do have a send down. Aqua taking out Noxy. It's a shot, and it's in! Maj with the first goal for AOE Prosper here. We have a 3-1 game. Great angled shot there. Okay. And that's going to push us to kickoff number 5. We're just outside the net of Elite, and there it is. Maj closing the gap. One more goal. At this time, still, we have a 1-goal deficit, 3-2. But they are quickly closing that 3-goal lead. Here we go. Aqua with the shot. And the second touch offsets it. Very, very close. That was great. Iggy getting in the way of that shot just before they're taken out with a demo. Noxie dropping the ball. In comes Iggy and they miss it. Tactical fake for Red Storm to try and get the challenge there. Noxie was able to get in the way, but ball still going towards their corner. Ducky with a great challenge on the double commit there. Maj sending it to the backboard. It's set up, but no second man. Storm sending it down. Noxie on defense. Ball's off the crossbar, and it's sent to the corner. Red Storm getting in the mix of things. Aqua falling back, taking Noxie out on his way. Got Ducky with one touch. Aqua turning things around. Iggy waiting patiently. Goes for the attack. Great read there. As Storm goes for the shot. Saved away by Maj. Ducky now with the touch, popping it up off the wall, but Storm is on it. Over to Aqua. Aqua to the backboard. Do we have a follow-up? We don't. Iggy is there after some time. Ducky with the save. Trooper up off the ceiling. It's a waterfall. Ducky reads it and sends it out. Noxie with the clear. Just past Aqua. Stormtrooper already back, sending it there. Ducky trying to get in the way, but Iggy with the steal. It is a shot, and the backboard is saved by Noxie. Red Storm turning things around once again. Maj. Excuse me. That one crept up on me. We have 30 seconds, a little less than that remaining. Still 3-2. We are on game point, so Elite does need to hold off AOE Prosper here if they want to keep themselves alive. Iggy with the shot. Very, very close and no follow-up. Ball is stalled at midfield up off the ceiling. Aqua getting bumped, pushing the ball towards his corner. Iggy with the turnaround over to Maj. Maj with one touch. Up goes Noxie, but Aqua just beats them. And there it is. TKC Elite are your winners of game number 3, keeping themselves alive. So that means we're going to have a game number 4. Hey Alex, how's it going? Wow, it's been many seconds since I've seen you last. That's crazy. How are you? There we go. I'm doing good. Feeling good. Hold on, I'm gonna mute real quick. Okay. Just battling the sore throat, man. Oh my goodness. There's like a slight cough that I've been like battling too, and I thought I handled it, but it's back now, so it's like creeping up on me every now and then. Whew, staying hydrated though. We're doing our best out here. Are you going live again, Alex? Oof. That's actually insane. I don't think I'd ever be able to do that. Yes, I am Diablo. Ooh, Diablo again, okay. And I'm pretty sure you have drops on for Diablo, so if you go watch Alex, yeah, you get drops. If that went in, I need to call a timeout myself. Wow. that was crazy. That would have been the slowest goal I think I've seen all day today. And this is my 5th match that I've casted, mind you. But wow, what a way to start off game number 4. Again, we have a 1-2 game series. AOE Prosper, that's the orange team. They are in the lead. If they win this, that's going to end the series. But if TKC Elite wins this, then we're going to see a game number 5, ladies and gentlemen. And I think that might be the first game number 5 of the day. So we'll see what happens. We have a demo on Maj. No dice though on the shot. Another shot by Ducky, saved away by Aqua. Ducky taking out Aqua with the demo. Maj already on the attack. Noxie with the challenge on Iggy. Loses it to Aqua, but Maj was there. Maj over to Noxie. Stormtrooper sending it over to Aqua. Aqua downfield. It's a shot saved away by Ducky. Ducky off the right wall. Iggy with a shot. It is wide. It's going to the corner as it pops up. We have Redstorm going up for it. Meeting Maj mid-air. Aqua with one touch just before defense catches up off the ceiling, going for the ground pinch, but Ducky's a little too quick there. Ball's back at mid. In comes Iggy with the shot over to Storm. And he's in the little battle bus. Oh my goodness. Sorry, that car is so cute. I might not like Fortnite, but like the battle bus on the field is so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm dying. Anyways, so back to the game. Ball's going to the corner of AOE Prosper. We have a follow-up touch by Noxie, turned into a shot, saved away by the little battle bus. We got Maj with the send over to Noxie. Noxie to the left side of the field, following it up, gets one touch, two, dropping it down past Aqua, but not past Iggy. Iggy sends it to the wall, loses possession. In comes the battle bus. It's set up and nobody gets to it. One more pop-up, hoping his team helps him out here. He's got no boost. No one's following it up and doing what he can out here. We have a shot by Iggy finally, and Ducky gets the save. Stormtrooper turning things around once again. This battle bus is literally battling it out. He is battling for his life. In comes Iggy with the touch, and there's the shot on net. That's the first goal of the game, and we are more than halfway through game number 4 here. Oh my goodness. What you mean, Royal? Think about the sub you would get, LMAO. What? What are you talking about, OT? Yes, ma'am. Everybody is here. Except IP. IP has not popped in for some reason. I don't know what he's doing, but he might have been doing a tryout. I'm not too sure. So, he might be a little busy, but that's okay. At least you guys are here, so... You think I would get subs for giving birth on stream? I don't think so. I don't, like, no, I did not build my community to enjoy that kind of thing. Like, they might, and, like, that's cool, but, like, nah. Anyways, here we go. We have a shot by Maj, saved away by Aqua. Ducky with the send out, Iggy getting in the way. We have a little bit of a misconnect. Iggy going for the shot, and that's in. A 2-goal lead. Look at the little battle bus. Oh my goodness. Iggy capitalizing on the miss there. Noxie just did not have the boost to get back in time. And there we have it, a 2-goal lead. If Elite can just hold this lead for the next minute and a half, they are going to push us to game number 5. And we're going to have a series on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. But we'll see if we do see a comeback from AOE Prosper here. If Prosper loses this, they will not be Prosper. They will be AOE Pooper. Don't let it happen, Ducky. That's right. Oh, look at it! Ducky just scored. Ducky's not letting it happen. He heard you. He heard you. He said, nope, can't let that happen. Oh my goodness, that's gonna cut the lead in half. Thank you for the lurk, Alex. I appreciate you, Queen. Here we go. And our 4th kickoff with 1 minute and 8 seconds on the clock. We got Ducky going from the corner, pushing it center. In comes Noxie! There it is! There's the equalizer with only 1 minute on the clock. Wow. That was the comment to do it. They really do not want to be AOE Despair or Pooper or we throw a lot. That's not happening. They said that's not us. AOE uninstall. Oh my goodness. Another shot by Redstorm. Ducky with a great bicycle kick to save it. In comes Ducky once again, and there it is! Ducky to take the lead! They are AOE Prosper, rising up through the flames, coming out on top, but there's still time for things to turn around. I mean, TKC Elite still has time to tie up the game. We'll see as we got Aqua taking a kickoff, Noxie with the send out. Okay, Iggy sending it down. A nice challenge, stalling the ball up off the ceiling. Noxie with the turnaround. 30 seconds to go. Off the wall, in comes Maj. Ducky right behind him. There's the center. It's a shot. Own goal! Oh my goodness! Ducky taking the team from despair to prosper. Look at that. Ducky is not letting it happen. Not today. It's not. That's gonna give a 2-goal lead to AOE Prosper now. Maj taking the kickoff follow-up. Iggy turning things around. Ducky taking out Iggy and not to dinner. Noxie up off the wall. Aqua taking out Noxie with a demo. A pass over to Maj. Maj with a shot on the open net, and there it is. A 2-5 game with 4 seconds to go in game point as well. Great pass over, great launch. Ducky and Maj working together, the dynamic duo in the trio. Foxy's just kind of there. No, I'm just kidding. But great team play there, working together as a team nonetheless. Iggy trying to get one last touch, but Trooper's gonna get it off of the board over to Iggy. Ducky trying to keep it up, and there it is. AOE Prosper crowned your winners of this series. I'd say this week, but we saw last game. All we had to do was be toxic. No, for real. Y'all just had to bully them, I swear. Oh my, what a series. That was absolutely incredible. TKC Elite, amazing job out there. Like I said, y'all did good, so keep your heads up. That was top tier. Y'all played great. You almost had it in, game number 4. You almost got to push us to game 5. So, very, very great series. For real. It be your own people, as they say, Like, literally. Hate fuels them, yep. That's why they go by the name Prosper. That's when they really cook, It's IP's bedtime anyways. Did anyone tell IP that? Cause, yeah. I absolutely love that the start of it came from that first comment that ended with, "Don't let it happen, Ducky." And like literally just as I got done reading that, I look up and Ducky scores. Like, that was the start of it. I can't wait for them to come back and watch the VOD and watch all of like the comments like fly in at the very end. I asked for Thursday, don't worry Sin, I'm ahead of you. I love that, yeah. I'm pretty sure I am gonna be available. Hold on, let me let this dog out. Alright. Out with ya. Cute little furry faces. Okay. And actually, this is the end of the series. One more GG's to both teams, and congratulations to the winner. But now let's talk business. No, I'm just kidding. But there we go. Hello, welcome back. Here we are. Yep, that's Roxy. What song is that? Oh, I forgot that the thing is on. There you go. It's Duality VIP. I literally don't have music on. That's all Rocket League. So I'm sorry that you heard that. I didn't even think to check my TV volume. But yeah, AOE Assassins on Thursday. I'm pretty sure I am good to go. For those times, you said it was 9 and 10 p.m., right? Sorry, I'm doing the time conversion here. I said 6 to 7 my time. So yeah, 9 and 10 p.m. So let me know. I don't know how to do the previous one. Yeah, it's only skip. Yeah, I can only skip. Sorry. Dang. I hate when that happens though. Like, you realize you're listening to a good song and then you try and get to it. So, sorry, OT. Maybe what you can do is play this on your laptop or like play it on your PC and then like use like Shazam or something like at that part. Because the VOD will go up right after this. So, this was 2 series in 1. I'm going to edit the title. That way everybody knows. But yeah. I know, I'm sorry, OT. If not, then sub is going to cast. Okay, okay. Hey, yo, maybe I can watch from work? Hopefully. Hopefully. I use Shazam here and there, yeah. Why? What's wrong with it? Why are you hating on Shazam, man? In 2 ways, I am going to... See, if I was gonna mention Google Voice, if I knew kind of like how to do that, then I would, but I feel like that like takes so much more time to like load up, especially if like you're in a time crunch, you know, you're like, oh my god, the song is ending soon, I gotta like quickly, and since like I don't know how to use it, it would take me like a few seconds. But anyways, I am gonna end this stream. Excuse me. Give me a second. Okay. I am gonna end the stream, that way the VOD can go up, and then I'm gonna go live and like actually stream after this. I like to keep things as organized as possible, but why don't we just like go raid Alex, cause I know she's live streaming. She's not playing Rocket League, but I mean still, she came out here and I think you guys will like her, so you guys can go say hi. A lot of you already are part of her community anyways. Traders, just kidding. But yeah, we'll go say hi to her and drop her a little raid per usual, and then I'm gonna go live in just a little bit. I'm gonna go get a warm drink real quick and some cough drops, and then I think we'll be good to go, because I think we're starting the grind to champ. So that's gonna be happening, and I still have about an hour to stream, and so I'm gonna really try and capitalize on that for the 100-hour challenge that I'm in right now for October. So an hour is still an hour, and it's one less thing to do. So yeah, thank you so much for having me as your caster. Thank you for scheduling with me. I will see you guys Thursday, AOE Assassins. I'll see you. But if I don't see you in the next stream, well, you guys have a good morning, evening, afternoon, or night wherever you are watching from. Y'all stay safe, stay hydrated, stay well, not sick, and stay royal. Best of all, once again, I hope to see you in the next one, and I'm gonna get a raid set up, so yeah. Hopefully this goes away soon. That's all I'm hoping for. It's literally been back to back, like, I'm not catching a break whatsoever. Alright, where's Alex? Where's Alex? Where's Alex? Why is she at the bottom of my list? That's messed up, man. Yes, I'm going to get my warm drink. I'm going. Thank you for being part of the raid, spreading some love. I'll see y'all very, very soon. This one's a cool song.
Oh my god! You're so sweet!
She's so cute!
Hey, royalty!
Hey, Alex!
Long time no see, girl.
I know! It's been many, many, many minutes. She's so cute. Go say hi. Go drop her a follow, guys, okay? I love her.